I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Outside Monk. Up top Sabonis. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real. Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
To the left side wing. Sabonis in the post. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Doncic. About a minute played here so far in the first. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Malik Monk picks one up. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for fourth most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Picked by Sabonis. Inside. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his third basket on the night right there.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Doncic. And there's James from the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Levine. They set a pick. Down low. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference. Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
The shot by James, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Levine can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Up top, Sabonis. Now here's Levine. Unloads. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. That one goes. Count it. Kings trail by 4. Pass to Levine. Back to Monk. Sabonis outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Doncic outside. With some arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Monk. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
With 2 seconds left. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles up 1.
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here's Connect with the teardrop. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Well, Dalby Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Kings trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Lyles. Good work there as it goes.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now Los Angeles with it. Now here's Milton. Vanderbilt with a screen. Milton, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. DeRozan outside. Too easy for DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
To the middle. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Levine.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
So the Kings making a change here. The Lakers trail. Vincent with the ball. He's scoreless. To the paint. Doncic. Rebounded by Lyles. And it's Sacramento's ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Going inside, Ellis, good. And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
It's James on the wing. 7 points in the game. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. The Lakers with another miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Valanciunas down low. 6 to shoot. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. LeBron going downhill. Rebounded by Lyles. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-1 run. Carter on the wing. Pass to Ellis. Kicks it to DeRozan. From behind the arc. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
And stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Doncic, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ellis. DeRozan, left side. Over James. And another miss by Sacramento. He got it up. Driving to the basket. And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Screen by James. And here's Reeves outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Sabonis. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. That was really a high-risk pass there. Perhaps he'll think twice about attempting that kind of pass again.
And so here's Sacramento. They set the pick to the inside. Shot's good by Olajuwon. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Doncic outside, launches it, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the Kings still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to James. Inside. Left side Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Murray. On the break. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next one. Playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. James deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. And here's Reeves outside. Drains the triple. Reeves has got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The Lakers trail, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
The open shot by Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Ellis. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynn. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Down low. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You know, court vision is a strength for Sabonis. Actually, it's in his DNA. His dad was a great passer, too.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the board.
44 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Now James. Pass to Lynn. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Lynn's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And how about Bronny dropping a dime?
Valanciunas down low. Lynn pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to James. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here are the Kings now. To the middle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Knocked away. Here's Ellis. Here's Olajuwon. Sabonis, right side. Outside Levine. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And here's James. Nice work inside from James.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Olajuwon. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Levine with a steal. Pass to Ellis. Levine surveys the D. Lets it go from deep. And Zach Levine from deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Hachimura with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Sabonis. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
James outside. Now here's Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. Doncic. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's on Keegan Murray. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Kings call timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
And Allie, thank you for that. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Sacramento.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Levine for 3. No good that time. Here's James. The rebound by Murray.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
The 3. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Outside Levine. From downtown. Ooh, Levine with another miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you...